Aladdin 2019, the live action remake of the cartoon from 1992, which was based off the old Middle Eastern fairy tale. Wasn't horrible. The songs were all fine. Although I didn't like the fact that they gave Jasmine a Let It Go song, basically. It's like every Disney movie's coming out is having one of those types of songs in it now, apparently. Or kind of like it has to be. And the ending, they changed it slightly to where, spoiler alert, but that's if you care, looks like Genie no longer has his magic powers when in the cartoon and the series, he had to keep his powers. He just was no longer bound to the lamp. He just got to be a free magic person. But in this, it looks like he was turned into a human. And he goes off and has a wife and children. And they take into the fact a little deleted scene where the guy from the beginning telling the story is Genie. They make that real in this one. It kind of kills any aspect for Return of Jafar or the King of Thieves because Genie's no longer magical, and a magic genie, and with him traveling around the world with his kids, he was a big part of Aladdin's adventures with those. And my problem with the Let It Go version song being pushed into this, Jasmine never needed that, because if you looked at it, she was the most developed of her and Aladdin's relationship were the most developed relationship of any of the Disney movies. She had 3 movies before she was married to him, because they didn't get married until the end of King of Thieves. And then they had 52 episodes of a TV series that had the relationship be growing. So most of them only had their one movie. So if any of the princesses that needed that song, and that kind of moment where she's the badass woman who ain't gonna let some man tell her what to do, it wasn't her. None of the singing was bad. Like some people were saying how the music is bad and the guy that plays Aladdin can't sing and the guy that plays Jasmine can't, the girl that plays Jasmine can't sing. I didn't see that. The extra added stuff, kind of like Dumbo, was a little pointless, but hey, what are you going to do? I mean, all they're going to do is just continue to make these type of movies where they just take the cartoon that they made years ago that was popular, add in some new stuff to justify the remake, and then put it out. And then the person that, if you like the original or you grew up watching it like a lot and you knew it very well, you're not going to like the new stuff because it's going to be different. This one's 100% better than Dumbo. Of course, Dumbo was a flaming hot pile of trash. Would I watch it again? Yeah. You don't need to see it in the theaters. It's a fine enough movie to be like, watch at home. There's nothing else on type thing. As I said, decent enough. Would I want to see Return of Jafar or The King of Thieves be made in the live action? Maybe, but they'd have to get around the whole, Genie missing now. Because he was a big character in those 2 films. It went Aladdin, Jasmine, and then Genie as, the main characters. With, of course, Jafar being the bad guy, and then the guy who betrayed Aladdin's father being the bad guy in the 3rd film. They place some seed for King of Thieves in the movie when he talks about his dad saying, "I lost him." Now, it could just mean, it could be him saying, "Oh, he left us," or it could just be that in this movie he died, but then who's the King of Thieves if it's not his father? Anyways, the CG didn't look horrible to me. I mean, of course, you gotta remember how I'm watching these films. Decent enough. Some of the arrangements, like they split Street Rat into 2. One in the beginning of the movie, one towards the end of it. Will Smith's Genie definitely wouldn't be able to live up to Robin Williams' one, but he has to be his own character. Kind of like when people talk about Joker, he's not going to be anything like Heath Ledger. Well, he's not. He's never going to be. He has to be his own person. Has to be his own character and play the character himself. Was fine and made me chuckle a couple times. Iago didn't talk that much. He was kind of like a parrot that just knew a lot of words. I mean, he did have some convers like there were some times when it felt like he was talking. But other times it sounded like he was just mimicking people's words like a bird does. So not clear if this Iago can talk or not. And he was thrown into the cave, and Jafar's lamp was thrown into the cave of destiny. So if they do Return of Jafar, how is that criminal going to get it? It made more sense what they did in the movie in the cartoon when they just threw him into the desert. Because the criminal walking around the desert makes more sense than a criminal getting into the Cave of Destiny, and only a diamond in the rough could get him. I don't think the short bad guy played by Jason Alexander is going to be getting the Cave of Destiny. Of course, he won't be Jason Alexander now, but he played him in the cartoons. Because that guy was a big main character in the show, and he was a big character. He was one of the main protagonists in the second movie. I don't remember if he was in the Prince of Thieves, in the King of Thieves or not, but I haven't seen that movie in so long. So, what do you think of this one? Are you going to bother seeing it? Yes, no, maybe so. Comment down below. Like, dislike, do whatever you want. It's a free world, and for now, have a good one.